I want to discuss a topic, but if the other colleague come, probably we will. If not, we will
But we can
decide.
start another game, man.
Okay, I mean, I'm here. You can start for me. Because
You got cool because you said a co-host, so you the host.
I mean, we're both co-hosts. I'm co-host, you co-host.
For me,
you
I just actually thought it was to have you to give you the chance. You will set the basis, and then we'll discuss the issues till the time of closing.
Okay, that would not be bad if that's what you want. I
Yeah.
mean, we just want to this. First of all, we got to warn our brothers and sisters who listening to us when it comes to this topic. One thing about this religious topic is very sensitive. We just want to warn our brothers and sisters who listening to us that one thing you should know that whatever we're doing religious wise is a big chance we're taking. Some of us was born in the faith. Some of us joined the faith. We were not born in it. But all in all, the religion came from somewhere, came and
Yeah,
met
but
us.
Tony, you have not said nothing yet.
Eh?
You have not said nothing yet.
I'm trying to warn us first.
But you have not said anything.
You
I
not
think you have
hearing me?
said no. I'm saying that you have not said anything as it relates to what we're going to discuss, but you just giving caution to would be callers or so. Until you
No,
can lay the
because
basic.
I said it. I said we have promised last week what we're going to discuss tonight. If
Okay.
our if our brother came, so that we can wait. But you said we can start discussing before they get here. So that means you agree for us to discuss what we promised last week,
What do
right?
what do we see last week that we can perhaps change, or if the need be continue with it?
We talk about religion. It was
What
a
do we say about it?
religious. Yes, it was about religion. Then Solomon said we can discuss it today, which is next week,
No,
which is today.
if you say religion, then like you coming back into the whole thing like we started from over and again. What actually do we start before we postpone it to today?
We'll talk about something about what was this? I think I forgot a little bit. You can remind me, but it was something about
Yeah.
religion. So I mean, I don't mind whatever we discuss. I really don't care, you know.
But actually, I was actually looking at tomorrow is the 22nd, and you're gonna make the government, you know, a year in power. I want to know as to whether what have they achieved, what are the pitfalls, and how can we as Liberians, give the audience the chance to grade him, and what more
So
can we
we can do that.
say that again?
I said that's fine with me. That's why I gave you the go ahead from the start. I said
Yeah.
whatever you want us to discuss.
No, I actually thought to bring it to you because I was looking at today the 21st, tomorrow the 22nd, and then next Monday will be the sooner. So from last year to now, what some of the government achieved, what can citizens point to when it comes to being free from the rescue mission that they said they came to rescue, and we have seen some losses in government, and what can they point to as achievement, and some of the pitfall, and what can they do to make things better?
Yes, that's a very good discussion. A very good topic. We can discuss that with these two
I
big
just hope,
topics.
I just hope that Solomon will come in because sometimes it becomes so boring or someone disturbing that when we actually discuss like we are right now, go into the discussion. If I call us, then our guys will come in. Then we're
Don't
going to go
worry.
back to them. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. They will, wherever they meet us, that's where they're going to start from. We ain't got to go back. Well, we don't have time for that. They should have been here. I was rushing coming, It's snowing here like hell. It's been snowing here since yesterday, and the road is very slippery. So this time around, when you're driving, you can't drive normal driving. You have to take extra precaution.
Okay.
You know, otherwise you find yourself hitting somebody's car or something like that. But there's a very good topics about this sooner and the 1 year anniversary coming up. We want to know what some of the achievement this government brought and some of their promises they made if it came true. You
Yep.
know, since you are on the ground, you experiencing this, actually experiencing it. We only experiencing it by words, but you are actually feeling it. Can you tell us? Can we start from you? You know,
No, it cannot be me per se because I'm on the field as a professional journalist. Uh, I will say everything all that's on the radio that we're discussing right now, but the people who actually feel the heat of everything is are those that live in the community. Those are voters who have been talked to, who have been given rights, sometimes file cups to vote. So sometimes we will see these things happening. Go for example, to go to a community, you see or maybe to become a lawmaker. His community is about giving people rights because they feel that they are hungry. So now, okay. And then another thing again, I'm the son of the soul. I was here before. We also carrying together. We went all in the mud, and I've come about to see if I can help you guys. You guys got to push me. All of these jargons and rhetoric will be given to the people. In the day, if they are elected, things or may change or sometimes will be read my rule. But again, it'll be a good thing for just open the line to the audience, let them see for themselves from whence they observe the pitfall and some improvement in the government sector. They can point to them getting the chance. But for me, I will just tell you there are a lot of things that need to be done and so many things also. So we can just discuss it on a framework where you and I will say, well, what's the perspective or what have you.
you everything you said, you're on point. But we can't just open the line immediately we get on the show. We need to discuss the issue among ourselves,
Yeah, sure.
and then they will get the hang of what exactly where we're coming from, and they can help us continue the conversation. And
Okay.
I believe, like you are, there's nobody in Liberia who experienced this government more than you because you have not traveled anywhere yet. You stay with them since they came to power, and every day you come to work, you take public transportation to come to work. You got family home, you attend to the family. You can determine to us the difference between the previous and this 1 year, the previous years and this 1 year that we just passed. I mean, you can at least give us your own experience just in 2 3 minutes what you have experienced, how things are unfolding, you know, how the electricity fluctuating, how basic commodity, how people living through
Yeah,
everyday life.
you're right, Tony. I just do a little bit of summary because I was like looking at one or two points, the rule of law in the Sudan, but like look at the issue of the U.S. rate right now. I listened to the Minister of Information today. He called on the local stations talking about the rate now in Liberia is 195 to a dollar.
That's the official rate.
Yep.
And in the
So
street, it might be more than that, though.
in other areas, they are comforting the rates are, the standard library somehow, I don't know how to say, but it just takes a minute to know about the standard library because everywhere you go, you find this one, like one, two, three. You see 345.
Yeah, but they have
So
an official rate.
yeah, the rate is 195, like I saw today before coming on the radio.
Right.
So
Now,
now,
in the street, it might be more than that because that's a black market
yeah.
now.
And I listened to the government spokesman say it was because of the festive season, that because of the demand of the US, that the commercial people were like actually doing their own rig uh carrying up. So but in time to come, the government address the issues as it relates to the rate. But the issue, so now when you don't buy goods, is the main because there's no control. You have the $10,000 to buy this good, but if you look at it, the person is actually selling the goods in US dollar. You must present a US dollar before getting that goods to go and sell retail or whatever you want to sell. So it becomes somehow difficult for you. Again, we look at the rule of law. We have the sonar is coming up on next Monday. From all indication, the rigmarole between the first branch of government as the House of Representative, where in fact we have in battle speaker and another speaker, we call two speakers. But I listened to one of the lawyers in the Supreme Court, and a private Liberian lawyer. He mentioned that from what has been seen as relates to the rate of information filed by the majority bloc, as long as the Supreme Court has not responded as the rate was issued, and then the Minister of Justice explained in detail, it tells you that the majority bloc has the lead when it comes to being the speaker, that is Richard Coon. So Chilokufa should have known better to go about just seeing how best he can just relinquish the post and then turn the office or and do the best for his county as well elected. So there are some of the debates on the ground because, and some of the lawyers from some of the lawmakers from our council, Kofa Kiam, are saying that they're going to boycott the SONA come Monday because the rule of law was not actually taken into seriousness, it was dashed in the bucket. So tomorrow is January 22. We're making this government uh, a year in
Yeah.
power. Yeah. So all of the issue we come to the speakership and the rule of law of which the guys were elected and somehow would say being abandoned because of politics. What do you actually foresee that will, how do you grade a government for the past 1 year when it comes to rule of law, and what kind of sooner do you expect come Monday? I think that'll be the center of our discussion tonight.
Yeah, we understand. I mean, we already made a basic rule what we're going to discuss. But what I want to hear from you now, from this discussion, I know you gave certain point, you took certain point on what people saying. Let's assume that. Let me just ask you,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think the president going to deliver to us first the sooner? What date is that? The what?
27,
The
Monday.
27. What you expect him to say to us in this 1 year development? What kind of development? What he's going to tell us? What the achievement he going to do underline for us?
Well, I'm not his spokesperson, but except from what they have been doing,
I mean, you may
uh,
not be a spokesperson, but you are a
yes,
journalist,
I know.
and your
You know,
duty is to
it'll be a sooner that will actually spark another wild discussion afterward because, like you listen to the eulogies from the recent Prince Johnson burial, which of course will go pay the last respect to their quote unquote fallen hero. And there were a lot of jobs thrown. So all of these will boil down to the Sunnah because just imagine on the burial or the funeral of the fallen senator, there were jobs strewn. So all of these things we quoted down. But again, the person was speaking is a agenda as it relates to the agenda, about the rule of law. But again, he will speak his mind about the rule of law. But then, how will the public interpret the rule of law as being spoken by the president? Because these are the evidences of what has happened when it comes to the rule of law. Speakership is in a balance. One saying there are two speakers, and others saying the speaker is one speaker. Where are we as a country? So how do we reconcile all of these situations that come out from the SONA? Whatever the rule of law, some law being of the house are being allegedly or illegally suspended. They are seeing why their suspension is in full. They will still support what they are being elected for. So those are complex issues, but again, we'll just wait and see what will come out of it, and I'll do our analysis afterward. But for now, I'll just say he will see what his agenda is like.
Okay, I mean, I hear what you're saying. You know, the funeral service for our late senator, something I don't think he's going to touch it anyway during his sooner uh, address speech. I don't think he's going to touch it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So what do you think you're
because
about?
he have to talk about his achievement. Like for
What?
instance, the the achievement. That's what he's supposed to talk about. What he has done in the interest of we the Liberian people. That's what he's supposed to talk about. That's what the Sunnah is all about.
And then what do you think you're gonna say?
For instance, I don't really know directly what he's going to say because I'm not on the ground. I'm not actually experiencing it like you guys are on the ground. He could say, okay, during this our 1 year, at least we open the
But,
universities
but, but,
to
but
people.
when if you see it on the ground, then it will somehow sound somehow different to me because in this modern age of our time, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. We see everything happening around the world, then you will see you don't know what you're going to say. Perhaps you may figure one or two things he may have achieved or want to ring bell that want to input into his Sona as achievement.
And I told you exactly. I said he's supposed to speak about his achievement. That's what I just said to you. And I'm trying to underline whatever he want to say. But I asked you the same question before. You said you don't know. I didn't, what they call you, left it. You went all the way to the funeral when I asked you the question. So I'm actually, no matter what I say about what's happening in Liberia, I'm saying it by reading it. But most of it, you are actually seeing it. You are witnessing it. You are eyewitness. So it's a big difference between you and I. It's like in America here, things happen here, and I will get more information than you who just reading it on the internet.
But
The-
you asked me when I said to you, there are a lot of issues as relates to this government. If I list them to you, it'll be bucky.
no. You
So,
don't have to listen. I mean, as soon as when I ask you about that, you can
I mean, I know
preference.
his achievement, but I know what's unfolding. Some of the government paid for, I know them. Some of the achievement, I know them. So if you ask me in separate condition of that, then I can say it.
I said, what do you think he's going to say to us? You can just pinpoint some of the thing. That's all. It's not something that you don't. It's not a whole night. Yeah, you're going to tell us. You say, okay, I believe because it's believing thing now. He may say something, he may not even touch it, but you believe he might talk about the $22 million roads, They say they made to go to Lufa, and they already launched. They just now launched somewhere in Buchanan. They launched their arrest something. He may talk about it, how they want to go about it. He may talk about it, and also the
So
changes.
I think for now we gotta leave him because we don't know what he's gonna say. We're
No,
not
I
here
mean,
to talk.
we can't say we don't know. When then we defeat our purpose as a journalist or as a talk
But
show host. You can never say
what
you
I'm
don't know.
gonna say tomorrow, I will just tell you what I know and what I'm having in the government, and it will just be what I will say to you. I may not, if I will say to you, it may not be what you'll say tomorrow. So that's what I'm saying to you
It
too.
doesn't matter. You are predicting. It doesn't matter whether he say it. In the 1 year, we all saw how the 1 year unfolded, and that's
Okay, so now
exactly what he's
can
going
we
to
just
talk
leave it
about.
to the public as we listen to
No,
how
no,
they
no.
observe the
We
one
can
year?
discuss it. I can give me a chance. Let me just say what about it. What he going to discuss. All right. Let me say. Then we'll open the line. Even we open the line. The people who going to say what they're going to do, they're going to predict.
But you
They are
predicting
not.
too.
Of course, that's everything is assumption. I'm not the one that giving a speech tomorrow. I mean, sooner on the 27th. But it's my duty to at least let my people know what he's going to discuss. That's my duty
So how
because
will you know
I've
what
been,
you're gonna discuss?
eh?
How will you know you're gonna discuss? The
Because I've
first
been
thing,
following it. I've been following the
no,
day to day. Listen now,
the first thing,
you ask
okay,
a
go ahead.
question, let me answer it. You say, "How do I know what he's going to discuss?" Right? And that the question you
Yeah,
ask.
yeah.
Because I've been following the day to day activity in Liberia. So if I've been following the day-to-day activity in Liberia, even though I'm not there, I can read it from newspaper. I can read it on the internet. All of these things are put together. That's what a journalist do. Then they unfold it to you. They say, okay, this is what he's going to discuss. This is what, and most of it he can discuss it because of the experience a journalist is. It's not a debate between you and I. How do I know or how do you know? That's not what we're looking at.
I know.
No. But there are a lot of things being going on he will want to touch that we know of, you
Why he
know.
doesn't say?
Then he didn't say it. That's when now we're going to come back again and start analyzing his speech. Why he didn't touch this? Why he didn't touch that?
So,
That's
so
it.
if you analyze why he entered him, on what basis we analyze the speech and what he entered, what he touched?
No basics there. That's my job as a journalist.
No,
That's my
no.
job.
The base should
I'm
be.
not a journalist, or I just see a journalist. That's a journalist's job. I'm not a
But you
journalist.
say
I'm just
something I want to bring the point. You say if the man said that like he didn't say this thing, you gotta bring him back because you should be judging based on his agenda. That should be the point.
like for instance, we talk about
The
the
arrest
running.
general should be the point of discussion.
I just told you that. I told
Yeah.
you that. I said, you said you don't know. How do I know what you're going to say? I said, it's not about how do I know. It's the daily activity that goes, day to day activity that goes on. For instance, the arrest agenda, he might bring it up. I told you that just now.
You measure it.
I didn't mention it.
No, no.
I just told you, I said the day to
Well,
day activity is something like, wait now, don't stop me. Listen to me. I just told you, I said the day to day activity like the arrest agenda that they just put, that they just, the ceremony they have in Grand Bazaar, you say I didn't say it, then what are you listening to? I'm the one that said it to you just now. I say he will touch it, and many other things like the road, the 22 million road they built over there. It could be an achievement for him, and the road, even the road going to the international airport. They still working on it. He might. At least
You didn't
touch it a
mean all
little bit.
that. Now you saying no.
Eh?
But now you saying it.
Then I seen what?
Go ahead, Tunis. Because you said you were trying to preempt what the president will be saying on the Sona, but and you asking me, I say I don't know what he'll be saying except it relates to his arrest agenda. But he said we're not debating on what you want to say, but you know that you talk about the road, this, that. So I said now you're saying it, but I didn't hear it from you first.
I talked about the $22 million rule before. Then I guess you're not listening to me. The only
Remember,
I don't know. I said it. I
but you
said
said
it. Go back to the recording. You will listen to it. If I didn't say it, why would I say I say it? Why would I say I say it
we'll
if I
film
didn't
and
say
watch it.
it? Eh?
We'll film and watch it together.
No, I'm not going to do that. But I said it. I'm not going to
Okay,
say
let's
too
go
much
ahead.
together. But what I'm saying here, as a journalist, you can predict what the president's speech before he gave it, because that's the job of a journalist.
But you say
You
now,
can.
John, how do you know?
I'm an experienced person now. My job here is almost like a journalistic job. I do talk show. I
Let's
sit
go to
down
the
and
point. Let's go to
discuss
college
issues.
a chance. This is not
Because
about you and my discussion.
you keep asking the question. When you ask the question, when I answer is a
You
let's go
ask
to
me
the.
too. I'll ask you too.
I know, but then when they say when I talk, they like for you say I'm not. I say I'm not a journalist. It's like you pushing things in my throat,
No,
and I'm
not at
trying to
all,
make it
Tony. No,
easier
don't
for
do
you
that.
and I.
No, man.
You brought the topic. You say
No.
I told you. I said we discuss.
This
I
is
mean,
very dragging it long. I think we should be taking calls by now.
huh?
We should be taking calls by now.
No, you don't rush. We got enough time for us to take call. We even come to nothing. We ain't discuss nothing yet. Then we rushing to go take a call. So take the call if you want the call. Take the call.
No, no, not that. Not that.
No, I told you. I said we need to discuss the issue. Then the callers will know how to come in to assist. Because even the callers, whatever they're going to come and predict, saying what the sooner going to be, what he's going to touch on.
They may predict, they may be right in their expose, and then we too can take their points for discussion too as we close.
That's so true. But it's our duty to to at least bring out the basics of the topic.
But then let's
That's
go to the
our
rest
duty.
agenda now.
You tell me what
That
about
should
the
have been
rest.
our. Say that again.
You tell me what you want to discuss about the rest agenda.
Tunis, you dragging me to another discussion again. Oh,
You just said let's go to the rest agenda. That's not what you said.
because you said, why do I foresee the president will say tomorrow or that's Monday when it comes to the SONA? And it will all be because this agenda is arrest. Like George Weah was pro agenda. So all the SONA for President Broga on Monday will be about the arrest. So how can we preempt or predict what we're going to say? So we look at the ARREST and see how all of these acronyms work together from last year to now.
That's what I
The rule of
told you.
law,
I said, go
the-
ahead, bring a discussion. You said, let's go to the rest agenda. I said, okay, tell me what you want to talk about the rest
and
agenda.
I gave you my view, but then you keep bringing me back to. I gave my view about the rule of law, about the capital bidding issue, so now what I got two speakers, all the rule of law. I may not go in detail about the rest agenda. You know, you got to give an input too.
But okay, the rule of law, what is the rule of law? What is when it comes to the arrest agenda? What about the rule of law? If we talk about the rule of law, the executive is melting into the legislature affair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if we talk about the rule of law, because whatever going on in the legislative, the representative, whatever saga that going on there, they is being supported by the executive, which is very wrong. They're forgetting about the constitutional rights. And also the Supreme Court is not helping. Everything they're saying is like they're suspending everything that coming out of them. They are not coming out right to say, hey, this is wrong. The step you're taking is wrong. They put in big English there and leaving it, suspending it for them to work with it. All of these things put together, they is not in the interest of the Liberian people. Now, and if we go with what they're doing right now, then there's nothing tangible happening in Liberia in the legislative right now, because the law say before you change uh, speakers, there is a guideline. You can't just get up because you are majority. You can be in the majority, but you have not have the number what
Well,
required. The required number you have not had it yet. So it's that definitely you stay going against the law.
yep.
There's a procedure you go through to get rid of the speaker. It's not just because you're in the majority. It's 2/3 of the majority or 49%. The number 49. You have not reached to this number yet. You don't have 2/3 of the majority. You don't. And you're claiming you electing illegal elections, appointing and the executive. This is where the executive is melting into the process.
Now they are melting, but they have melted into.
I mean, they still continuing. It's a continual process. So I can say they are melting.
Okay.
Yes, you know. So they still melting in every which way. You can't do that. In the entire country, nobody want to see the right. Everybody just want to support who they love. Whether they're doing the wrong thing, they don't care. And which is bad for the country. Now, what is he going to say in that sooner speech that will read it? People will read it, listen to, intelligent people will listen to all of these things. The first thing he did wrong, the president, is all the tenure position that they put together, the same unity party put together during their tenure, he came and violated all of it.
For sure.
All right. Not only violated it, even disrespected, disregarded the Supreme Court and remove everyone. Okay. If you look again, what's going on with the speaker issue, the same thing. Many things going on, they contrary to the law, but nobody want to talk. They are happy because why? They do not they do not want the best for the country, but they just want the best for the party. The country is being ruled one-sided. Okay, removing even a seditious is qualified and UPACE, they will remove the sedition illegally. You know, even if the sedition is a civil servant, they still will remove him just to replace him with UPACE member. All of these things happening. What is it that he's going to really tell us on the 27th? If you look in the top of most of the ministerial position, it's all been occupied by a Lofian. Is this a Lofa country we in now? You yourself look at it for yourself. Okay. Minister of State, Lofian. Finance Minister, Lofian. I think foreign ministry, Lufien. You go to LTA or whatever, Lufien. You go to internal affair, Lufien. Everywhere you turn, Lufien. The whole country turned to a kissy country now. The entire country is kissy country now. That's exactly what happened. But this particular position, I'm telling you, these people are kissy. And you know it. I'm not, that's what I'm telling you. I say you are actually feeling this thing more than me who's sitting here. I'm not there. I got all this information. All right. You should know it better than me. I'm only reading it, but you're actually seeing it. This is where I'm coming from. What is he going to tell us? The Liberia is not Unity Party. He's going to talk to tomorrow. I mean, on the 27th, he's going to talk to Liberian. Look at the what happened at the funeral service to Nimba. Look what happened there. Conflict speeches. Everything was conflicting.
So who do you blame?
I'm not blaming nobody. We're discussing the issue. If I have to blame anybody, I blame the president because he doesn't have the grip of the country. He doesn't have no clue how the country is running. He has no clue. And this is a man, we put so much in him. So much we put in him. And he's not doing what we expect him. When we talk, they say, oh, that man, he's sedition. I'm a Liberian. It doesn't matter whether I sedition or I like George Weah. George Weah is not the only person to be president in our country. But when you are president, you are for the entire country, not a particular party. And this is what we're experiencing now. Every day they get up, they say gas price is lower now. Lower commodity prices, bag of rice prices lower. But if you can call right now, people call, they will tell you gas prices going up. Rice price, which is our basic, standard food in Liberia, the rice price going up more than 3,000. 3,000. I mean, how you got it? 3,000, right? Yeah, 3,000 US. Liberian dollar. Every day, prices going higher. Nobody get clue.
You know, for me, anyway.
So what is he going to tell us? Look at the incident that took place at the Capitol. All right, the Capitol building got burned. You have tough security there that night in police and private security. One time, have we ever heard that the police have summoned any of the security or the police then that were there to ask them where were they when the person came and passed by them and burned the place? And the next day again, while this is happening, the next day some people went again and they changed lock of the speaker's place and cut off all the wires in one of the chamber. Where was the security after all of this? And why they have not summoned any of the police or the security for questioning? Why? They just going after people who will bring the other representative, this and that. The police, if anything happened anywhere, the first people you ask those who are taking care of the place. You're not doing this. Then you come stand in front of us like we're stupid. The GI telling us a fire service position. What fire service, the fire commissioner is supposed to tell us? He telling us. He's not experienced. He had no clue what is fire service. He ever took fire training, ever. Or of course, the fire course, he ever took it. You leave the person who in the position, let him do his work. But he telling you the fire color, when you see the other fire color, like the serene, the color, when you see the other one, and chair was missing to the place. the speaker and the deputy speaker chairs do never got burned. All of this thing is surrounding this the investigation. There
Okay.
is a there is a fire a man from Minneapolis, Minnesota, that debunk the GI that whatever statement he made out there, he debunked it. He said it's not true. But you see, one thing about the Liberian people, many of us are very naive. Whatever comes from these people, we take it as true just because we do not like the other people. And that's going to hurt everybody in Liberia. It will even hurt themselves because not all of them enjoying this government. Majority of them already finished giving up. They started giving apologizing to the previous government. They started apologizing. So we want to know really what he going to say. Look at the vice president, the first lady's office. The scandal that going on there about the scholarship. All right, taking money from poor people. Scholarships supposed to be a free thing. You give it to people who are not. They can afford to at least pay their fee. What else you want from them? If you're giving somebody a scholarship, then you want $4,000 from them again. Why they can't just pay their school fee? You tell me, I'm giving you a scholarship, then I need 4,000 from you. You could pay that 4,000 before probably you graduate, you get more self because every day you're educating yourself. You could be working at the same time going to school. If I get 4,000, I don't need scholarship to go take any course. All of these things happening. Then what are you coming to tell us? This is what the discussions is about tonight.
Yeah, it is wide discussion, but in totality for me, it just boiled down to what somebody else grabbed as the acronym, the rule of law. The guy, the majority black in the House of Representatives, and they have the group they call the rule of block or the rule of law caucus. So this entire showdown for me on Monday, like you just talk about all of the lapses within the government, the malfeasance within the federal office, all boils under the rule of law because there are reports that the guys that were arrested from the Capitol building outside the top, they were being tortured and they were being forced to call names, and we were hearing names that they are calling some of the names of our lawmakers who they think were linked to this, outside the top. They said they were actually planned. And again, so much so, there are a lot of things about the rule of law why, in fact, you accuse somebody of not doing the right thing, and you are saying you're not doing the right thing because you're a hand of authority. I listened to a lawyer. He talked about the issue of the speaker position. It was on yesterday, and he said as long as the Minister of Justice has spoken and interpreted the ruling from the Supreme Court, and if a bill information being passed prior to the Supreme Court by the invited speaker from the Kufa, and the Supreme Court has not actually come to debunk or give a rebuttal to the statement of the Minister of Justice, it means that it is clear that Kufa is no longer a speaker. So again, in what sense, well, they are saying they don't understand the meaning of what they say, because when you say ultra viral, it means they are going beyond the limit. That means disease. But the guy is still doing what they're doing, and things are still going on. The bill have been passed, and things are going on, and so it's like the real law being put beyond the docket. So for me, I just look at the whole issue of the sonar been just around the rule of law because you keep the Bible, take all the authority to defend the laws of the country, and then you bend the rules because of politics. They have to see the country in the next 2 years.
My brother, let me tell you, the rule of law caucus to us today that will boycott the State of the Nation address, which was the sooner. And the reason they gave is right here in front of me.
I
And
read that before. I read that from Musa Belite.
I
But
understand that.
again,
I'm saying,
yes,
wait now. I'm talking about it because it's not just you and I talking. We got the listeners. That's why I brought it up. It's right here before me. They gave their reasons why they will be boycotting. They say in bold move, signaling deep political unrest. The Rule of Law Caucus has announced a decision to boycott the upcoming State of the Nation's address sooner. The group led by Honorable Musa Hassan Bility, representative for the District 7 Nima County, has cited growing concern over what it describes as the executive's branch blatant violation, the executive branch, blatant violations of democratic principles and interference in the legislature's independence. The boycott comes in the response to the executive's recognitions of Honorable Richard N. Kuhn as Speaker of the House, despite the fact that the legitimate Speaker who named the caucus did not disclose. Now, right here, I do not agree with this writer by putting this, adding the sentence there, who named, because he said the boycott comes in response to the executive recognitions of Honorable Rachel N. Kuhn as Speaker of the House. That's why they're boycotting. Despite the fact that the legitimate speaker who named, you know the name of the legitimate speaker. Why will you say who named what the caucus did not disclose? They don't have to. Okay, it's only two speakers in question: the legitimate one, and illegitimate one remains in office. The caucus had labeled this move as an unprecedented action that undermines the legislative autonomy and humiliate the institutions of the legislature. Okay, then he said we will not acknowledge the illegitimacies of this uh, the Kuhn's speakership. In their press statement, the caucus stated that attending the SUNA under these circumstances would equal to tacit approval of what they terms as illegitimacy. See, well, they cannot. If they do go there, that simply means they agree with what they are doing. So, I mean, I agree with the caucus. You know, we need to set precedents. The old man will not come and change. You see why? Yeah, when we talk it, they say they say we probably trying to disrespect certain group of people. When you give the kind of leadership to country people want to come out and do country thing. They don't want respect the law. They want to impose a law because of their age. And we are not here for age. That's why we put things on paper. It's not about how old are you. That whatever you say, we should take it because you're older than me. No, we agree that our forefather then put something on paper that can govern us. We cannot go against that. We can. And this is what the old man is doing to the country. He running the country because of his age. When you tell you calling old man, oh, you're not supposed to call him old man. If it's old man, what do you want me to do? He's old. Every one of us will get old one day. If you can't get old, then you will die before you get old. But as long as you're in this world, you have to get old. Your age every day is adding up. So I agree with the caucus, and we need to. Liberian people self need to at least know how the country is running. It's not running the rightful way. It's not. Everything on paper, but you want to go contrary to what is on paper. You want to bring your own inside because you owe, so we should listen to you. We are not in those days. Those are not. We're not in the primitive days. This is what these people doing. Everything they want we do is okay. Beating people. Look at the children that kill those people that killed those guys on 72nd Street. Broad daylight, they killed two people. They took the black, beating them with none of them being arrested. And they were on camera. Nobody know what the outcome of that incident that day. That can repeat itself pretty soon. Because nothing happened that day. They only took those day about it. The people who family member and those people, they took the body, they went and buried it if they died, because I think one of them was still alive at the time. I don't know, because that kind of beating with that kind of those things, it will kill you. Nothing. You know, from that day to now, I don't even know you yourself. You know what was the outcome of that incident? Broad daylight in Monrovia City, they beating somebody to death. Not one person or two. They said it's two motorbike. So now that jungle justice we are in now in Liberia, now what you going to tell all with this in the sooner? You can open the line, my brother, but I don't think we are in the right place right now. Liberia right now, the way things are going, nothing is doing with
you said it all. I don't want to actually interrupt, but there are some things that you said. I was like, you know, government and government go. There are laws that are on book. People just bypass for raising burden to themselves. Because if I don't know, because if not in the interest of this government, sometimes when I say, well, yeah, yeah, because yeah, I'm not government here. You are being paid by taxpayer money. Work and do the best for your country and for yourself. Leave who's the president, who is the director of police. You are working for your country and do the best. But sometimes if like Baba, even me, you won't go. So then where are we going? Some people will say the electors are the problem in the country because just imagine somebody will go to you to campaign with a bag of rice, or just did I say bag of rice? Some plastic bag of rice on not 5 cups. And then they get elected, they turn it back on you. And then you tend to be crying stuff. You cry, you go to the person lagging the game from you. Then you regret why you have actually let this person to become who they are today, and then they turn it back on you. But anyway, this is Liberia. Go for the very best for our country and for the betterment of all of us. You're listening to the Nighttime Spin. Is 14
you said one thing. You said one thing which is very valuable.
Yeah.
One thing you said just now. You said the people that working for the government is the taxpayer paying them. It's not only Unity Party taxpayer paying them.
But who paying the tax? Everybody paying tax.
Everybody in the country that doing something, working, even they buy, they paying tax. And that money put together paying the government. It's not Unity Party people. Some of the Unity Party say they ain't even working. They ain't even doing nothing. The whole day they may not eat. You're 100% right on that. They need to put their act together and do something for the country. Leave this partisan business. The partisan business come when during the time of election. But when you are being elected, you're now elected for the entire country. You're not supposed to be beating
And
around the
that's why I listened to one of the station. I was like passing through, and I was like, somebody said the same thing. Election is over. We have a government system in place. Let's work. Leave this, passing stuff, and let's move on. When it comes to 11 time, you can do your job and other thing. But when it comes to moving forward, let's do the critical issue of discussion, critique the person, in the right way, and then move forward. But instead of just looking at party, no, party time is not now until 2029 or perhaps by election.
There are some people in the back before the election, before this government came into being. I used to help during the time of the election. They were laughing when they won. They thought they got something. They thought that we going to go broke. They start laughing. Oh my man, they were taking money from CDC government and this and that. I said, my man, before CDC, I was living. CDC came into being, I was still living. CDC go out of being, I'm still living. And nothing have changed yet. You are the one now asking me for help because you are not CDC and when they come to me now, I say, my man, CDC stop giving me money. Oh. So I'm broke right now. Oh, my man, you can't see that. I say, I beg you. This is no joke. I'm not getting nothing from CDC anymore. And one day, CDC never gave me a penny in my life. CDC never. If anybody spend on CDC, I'm the one that spend on CDC. Even when they come here, I spend my own money. I never took penny from CDC government. Never. I just love the way they handle the government. They handle the country people. They were in the interest of the people. I'm not sleeping. I can know who is doing good and who is doing bad. That's what we are there for. I don't like you and hate the country. No. Now that's what going on. People are hating, even if they don't support the right thing. They support who they love. That was see this unity party people doing. The police become a unity.
Sometimes some people hate for no reason.
Go ahead.
I said sometimes some people hate for no reason. Even if you do your best, some people just feel like doing nothing.
Yeah, but today in Liberia right now, people do not love what is right. They don't support what is right.
For sure,
They
for sure.
support who they love. That's what going on. You can
Yes,
see what the
I
police
know.
is doing. Okay. Just look at the police way of doing things. You can tell they don't support the law. They support the party because their jobs is on the line. But go ahead, let's hear from our people. At least they got the gist of what we're discussing here.
And let's go to the Facebook feed. See those are following us. Simeon Taklan is watching. He says, Happy New Year, Solomon Tunis.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah, Asada and Mela says, Good evening, Night and Spin family. I'm watching you live from Soclinic community. Good to be on the show tonight. Anthony Yonde is watching. Yazashi is watching as well. J. Lee Springba is watching and listening. Alice, where's the link? I don't know what he's talking about.
You
I'm
send
not,
it to him?
yeah, I see the LinkedIn, but I don't know why he's not on.
Okay, let me send it to him again.
Amos Mustafa Yale says, Good evening to you and all. I'm following you live from St. James, Makari. George Watkins Jr. is following, and Josephine Sate Mwa Amisa is watching as well. So if you're there, you can call us on our numbers now this morning. It's 19 minutes past 12. Call us on 0776 104 104 0886 500-104. And our WhatsApp number is +231-886-500-104. You live this morning on the Night on Spin. Hello? All right. 0776-104-104. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
You live, what's your name?
Yeah, I'm Jojo.
What's your full name? Jojo, not a name.
I'm Joseph. Yeah, call Joseph.
What's your full name, my man? 0776-104-104, 0886-500-104. Calls this morning. You'll be live on the Night on Spin. Hello?
Hello.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. What's your name?
I'm ready to reach out for tomorrow.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you know, these people, they came to Amura, called ourselves rescue mission, but they feel us soon. What do you do? When the people are going to get job, man, we are seeing the boy and then I will push, you know, about nothing going on with the people. We feel us soon.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling. 0776-104-104, 0886-500-104. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. My name is Patrick Wisa and I join you from the Bishop Island.
Patrick, let's hear you. What's your take on the government so far?
And thank you to your studio guest as well.
Now, that's my government panelist, my colleague.
The first thing I want to say here is that anything that is from the devil, nothing good can come from out of it. Our president, now Joseph Boagas, before coming to power, he said he can do anything possible to become president of this country. Even for him to dance with the devil, he was going to do it. So this government is from the better of the devil, and every other thing that's from the devil himself. Nothing good can come from out of it.
Okay.
You getting me?
Hear you.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, I think you done? Hello?
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Prince Brown calling from Perry Street.
Prince, let's hear you.
Yeah. See this country, when you don't use them, that means even in the next 100 years, I don't see get better than.
Why?
It's very simple. Just take one example.
It's a symbol. That's the simplicity of it.
How can you say the capital building was right? It's true. When you came out with an investigation,
Yeah.
then you leave people to leave my arrest, affordable, arrest, it's civil. And what else?
It is alleged now.
It always going to be so.
Yeah.
Allegation. When you came out with a whole thing.
But if that is done, it involves the legal process.
The capital building out there was protected by the state security. So
They too have to answer questions because the guys that are being accused will have their lawyers in court to stay in the defense. It's a legal matter.
It is a legal matter. But it doesn't say you arrest people that you get to that you put a friend capital building.
I mean, I don't know that their own, but the poor never do.
Go back to our president.
0776, Ali, you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm following.
You didn't get the link before?
I
Yeah, I
just,
seen the link
I
in
just,
essence.
I just got the link.
Oh, I didn't send it because I thought Steven always send it to you guys.
I sent it to him, but he came and then he left.
He sent the link. Well, I was waiting for him to put me in. I just saw that I have been blocked. I said, well, what's happening?
Anyway,
But I've
yeah.
been following the show anyway. Mm-hmm.
So let's take some calls, then we'll get back to it because we're actually at the very line, so don't want
Mm-hmm,
to take.
mm-hmm. Go ahead. No problem. I'm here.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, good morning. You live this morning on Freedom FM on the Nighttime Spin.
Thank you very much. I'm Joseph Momo.
Jmo,
Yeah,
go ahead, my man.
yeah. The problem is that all I want to say, like, man, more service to the electric. Like, we have a serious problem.
Ready?
Yes.
Librarians have problem. You ready? You think so? Generally or what?
Okay. Generally, I'm a librarian, I'm part of it. Meaning,
Yeah, go ahead. Be stop it.
yeah, okay, let me be snappy. We have to learn and quick to forget.
Wow. Then I saw another gospel song by Erling Mash. Amazing. We have to learn, quickly forget.
Quick to forget. And quick to be satisfied.
Complacency. But go to your point now.
Yeah, my point is that we real life. We like listen. You know, when you look at Liberian and our neighboring country, please, I'm sorry to the women. I'm very, very sorry.
No, what do you want to say? Just hit the point. We don't have much time.
Okay, yeah. Let me just give me a few.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Like man, the things like women, women listen at the ear. They like to listen.
What do you think? Over. Hello? Oh, radio's too loud. Lower the volume of the radio. You live on the radio. I'm hearing you loud and clear. No.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, my name is Lawrence. I'm from Coleman College, New Jersey.
Your name is what? Donald Trump?
My name is Lawrence. Donald Trump from Coleman College, New Jersey.
Yeah, Donald Trump really bad. Go ahead. I know. A good man. Good president.
Yeah.
Ali, I think it's one of you guys. No. Ali, one of you guys, the noise too much in the background there. I think from Ali background, so. Ali, you getting me?
But my mic is muted, so I don't know where that noise coming from.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. I'll call you earlier on, but I don't know you are not getting me, so I'll cut off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that, you know, there are certain words that when you put out from your mouth, it has effect on you. And that's exactly what our president did. Before coming to power, he told us that he can do anything to become president of Liberia. Even when it calls for him to eat with the devil. So this government, this identical government is from the devil, and then they can do any other thing by the means of the devil to run the country. As we can see, there is no respect for the rule of law. Anybody, this time around, anybody can do anything to another person and go free.
And
the calamity.
Today I watched a video or I saw a photo of the vehicle of President Columbia being parked at the space of the speaker. So I don't know how did it happen that way.
Yeah, this is the rule of law. That's why I say there is no respect for the rule of law. Can you imagine even this day when they want to bury the the 40th Senator, Prince Joseph in Nema County.
Yeah.
When the former president vehicle was entering, you saw what happened.
I saw them.
You saw what happened. These people don't have respect for the rule of law. You getting it?
Yeah.
And when it comes to development, for 1 year you stay in power, you cannot point to anything genuine that this is what the government did. All what that they do is go after people wish one thing, and then grabbing people, putting all kinds of stuff. But first time since I began a citizen in this country, we have two speakers. What are we doing?
They say that one speaker.
That two speakers, nobody can tell me that thing.
My man, Fernando Money will know.
You saying that?
Fernando Money will know. Because there's a lot of people who are boycotting.
Yeah, they all do a boycott because
again, my brother, the question is, will all of them boycott because some of them are saying they will go there because they want to see how best they can do their people's job.
That's the problem.
Because if you actually read the letter from Imara Dan today, then it tells you that all is gone.
Yeah, so me, the only thing I want to say on this radio is that Fulani Kofa should turn out their speakership.
Okay.
If you listen to this, let him turn out the speakership and let people run the country the way they feel that it is best for them.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Morning. You live on the radio. Freedom FM, Brighton, Spain.
Yeah, John want to tell my brother to say hello.
Okay,
Yeah, I want to give my message and give it to me.
Go after the show. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
How are you? You're live on the radio. Let's hear you. Just a minute. We're discussing issues.
Yeah, I'm from recording from Ralphie Highway.
Margarine?
I want to say hi. Yeah. Ralphie Highway.
Okay.
I want to say hi to Uncle Tony and tell him happy birthday because I'm now having fun now. Happy New Year. I never have fun now. I start calling the progress and all. I believe that God for him. They asked it out in hospital.
Okay. He listened to you.
Yeah.
Uncle Tony? I did you know. Tony?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too.
The last time my phone went off, I see that in the program. Yeah, he respond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay. Thanks for calling. Okay, he's listening. Well, somebody is calling like Massy C. Let me tell you. Probably contempt. Give me 1 minute, Zach. Hello? Hello?
How you doing?
I'm good,
Thank God. We hear God money us.
Come on, always. We can pray.
Let me say hi to my brother Tony, my son, my Sadi. So there.
So we're around.
So how you doing? Long Happy New Year.
So we're in the cool.
So yeah.
Yeah.
My only Tony is in
No, when you
Hallelujah.
come to our country, Anthony, we will not sleep.
Why?
Because the country for every one of us.
You gotta sleep right now, buddy.
Hello?
I hear you, man.
Okay. So I was saying, for me, I call it an end time government.
Oh.
They say, popular end. When I'm going to win election, you're going to announce that we are. So he comes to the leadership that he want to end the country. He carry our country to the grave with him. And it's wrong. The rule of law must be respected in this country. Now you're talking about we're Japanese all over the place. We're talking about the rule of law. But we are breaking this, but we are breaking that. We everyone. So they will see the old man coming to power. And everything in our country, when he swear, he speak for say, I will stay, I will do this, I will protect my people. The rule of law, everything are very broken.
Masisi?
Then experience in the country, except for the 2 years you got your government.
Masisi, I'll ask you one question. Where you go?
Any of the woman who say, oh, she was a man to me. They say she was 40 to challenge a person, but we want to face over. Autopsy broker. Fanatic for that result.
She see?
They not easy.
She see?
Okay, now we're going on one side like a cooking. We're going down a dream as well.
She see?
The thing is too on now what they're doing.
I know, she
The
see?
somebody bread and butter issue to them, we are suffering. Nobody to
See,
be
give me ears more now.
But stealing the money, 11 people they're stealing the money. When you go to they won't go after you. So then they force you in the country.
Masses,
What
listen to
people?
me.
For what reason?
Hello?
You want to lie on it there and say, oh, Edward, he did that, he did that. So you hold the children and mark letting there. That they must confess and call people name. I hear that I know race of people there. Let them go. Now me, I'll step for it. They will block us. Then they will not be in this country. Let them block us. Who's the one who
Masses, I won't see for the Hello?
With me as a figure in this country, authentic.
Masses, you hear me?
Yeah. Hello?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, what you say?
You believe that thing that man was saying all the years he said government that he was living on loan?
Oh, I believe it.
You believe it?
I believe it.
For what now?
Time.
But how can a man yo Masses, don't tell me nothing you believe it.
Oh, what you mean?
Those were lies. Listen those were lies. No, those were rhetorics. My Oma, now rhetorics.
My man, that was not rhetoric. That man spent all his money on this girl.
Where? Where?
Oh, in this country.
I mean, I feel like gullible. I mean, I'm begging you. Okay. Ain't the cash box? No more they care where you put your coin in the cash box. I mean, I all money in the cash box. I didn't skin. Now skin I know on.
I mean, I know skin.
Okay.
What I do when you do that,
You're living on loan. Oh yeah. I can never believe it. Never believe that in the living on loan. That's it. That politics, that rhetorics. All right, Masses. Okay. Well, you read it. Okay, Masses, you read it. Everything of course here. Hello. Yeah, how are you?
This is James T. Soga.
Speak a bit louder.
This is James Soga speaking from the Finance area.
James, what you go ahead? Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, you said something that claimed my attention. You talked about some of the problems that we're going through is because of the electric. They go for paper rice. They go for a few dollars.
Oh yeah.
And
We have seen it now just now more than 10 years ago. Since we started knowing ourselves being photos.
Yeah, but I got this.
Since I don't know more than 10 years, I just seen Leo seen like yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. That's a few. Go ahead.
I got contrary view to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Those electric, those people go to the poll with a mindset. You can see the whole group. If that was the case, Senate Kennedy, when he came, at the time of
say that again.
When against the senatorial post, they were going to win. The people they go with mindset, but the only play I got problem the election commission need to work on is those that they can truck. Because if I truck anybody from here, that but they don't know nobody in that county or in that area, only me. So for them to get change of mind in that area, it would be very difficult. But for those that remain to that very specific area, other people who go there, they already get a candidate at the bottom of the heart. So that I look at it. So that when people they say, oh, people get red, they do the one.
But even in the poll trucking, for me, election is a mind game. It's a political mind game. Yeah.
So if the people trust you, they take you to here, they carry you to Nigeria, the candidate that carry all our expiring, I carry you, and I mean, you force it to you put money in your pocket, and you see you down there, and you say 100% that you know. So when you get into the play there, to the side, to catch your ballot, I hear when you go for, well, like the when you remain in your place, people already get a candidate because there are people who spend a lot of money.
But you know, it will be very difficult to actually do a move talking because you don't know who is who.
Yeah, but we need to, the people can know.
You can know? Would they gonna sit in library can know where? Would they gonna sit in library can know? Yeah, I beg you. Touch everything. What?
Other people will be marking those people.
Okay. Thanks for calling. Talking impossible thing here, you say what? Hello.
Hello?
Morning. You say I called you up? You may conclude your statement. Anyway, maybe there was a mistake.
As in the soul of the ministry, nobody is going to use us to accomplish the goal. But if you look around at a country, political subdivision to elect a librarian who allows the school to pass children. Instead of them passing through the school, allow the school to pass children. So the only recommendation I am going to give the same government is that our election to this school will, from the primary to the secondary, let them do school will. I do not exalt good systems in this country.
Okay. Thanks for calling. 0776 104 104 0886. Let's get back to the phone line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning. You live on the radio. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Hello?
Yeah, are you getting me?
Yes, go ahead. You're live.
Yeah, my brother. Thanks very much for the show.
What's your name? Your name is what?
Pastor Pop, yeah.
All right, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the show.
You speak a bit louder. You kind of breaking in.
Yeah, but hello?
Hello, go ahead. Wow, I think we lost him. We can still take calls here. 0776 is right on the night on Spain on Freedom FM. With the LID as President Boyka delivers his State of National Address for the second time on Monday, January 27. What kind of slowdown do you expect in the absence of the rule of law? There are so many things happening with issue of the legal battle on Capitol Hill, and all of that. The rule of law is not being respected. So what kind of slowdown are we going to expect on Monday, November 20? That's January 27. And what will be the message from our President Joseph Boyka as it relates to his arrest agenda? Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, oh, thank you for the show. And I listen to all what you and your panel is driving out.
Okay.
But let us look at something today. Anyway, my name is George Kaiko. I'm calling from Grand Basin.
Grand Basin.
Yeah. I live Lewis Tourist where I came here to do the one or two things.
People about Tubman Street or Alante Street?
No, I am living Cousin.
Oh, okay.
Who goes? Oh, well, yes, my takes one. Like God does not love one another. Hatred. I take over the land.
Wow. Hatred.
Yes, I take over the land. One.
What do you think it costs?
Two. It's simple. The reason is the hatred come from petty jealousy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I strongly believe from the day I now 62, I've now heard one day that even that building has been set on fire. But I look at the Russian airplane and everything, even though yes, people will be accountable for what they have done, or maybe whether they did it or not, it is alleged. But I think if the government would be serious, or the justice minister in question would be serious. You should proceed with all information from the fire service director and will be turned over to the justice ministry. But my only hope is the government should do the right thing and do away with Monday.
Okay.
And the right thing be done. And then two, the rule of law should take its course. Man on that, the country will be plunged in serious.
Okay. Okay. Somebody saying our line is kind of bad. I don't know. The line is not actually too good, but let's try our best because we now have the luxury of time. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Hello? Hello, what's your name? Okay, let's hear you. Go ahead.
This thing we're talking about, they don't respect God.
Is it what? We're getting some feedback that the line is bad. I don't know. But let's take some calls here and get back to Tunis. And then let's take this line here. Too many technical issues here. Hello? Hello? Morning, what's your name?
I'm Mohammed Tukule from Brownsville.
Mohammed, let's hear you this morning. You're live on Freedom FM.
Okay. You know what's in my mind to say, as Liberians, we are lazy. That's the first thing.
No,
Why I think so?
no, not looking at what Liberian lazy. Looking at the government, President Buhari giving the State of Nation address on Monday.
Okay.
What kind of so now we are expect from him based on his arrest agenda?
Yeah, why I'm saying so? Let's look at our neighboring countries. Or we set an example in our home. You are a father of.
So, what kind of address you think your president will be saying on Monday?
For me, what needs to take place as a Liberian, if we are most focusing on the politics, what we need to do is how best to put ourselves together and work for our very self.
And how can this be done?
Okay, it can be done on our own personal interest.
How?
Okay, if you are selling a coal, patient on your coal you are selling to achieve $5. If you depend on next man pocket, you will become a loser in life. You have to strengthen yourself first before you strengthen another man. But if we keep on looking at what has passed and what is going on, tomorrow we can become a loser.
Okay.
We can never be successful. But if we look at ourselves, what we can do, as for me, I can make a potato green bay. Then I can harvest that one and give it to my wife. I can get 1,000, I can get 2,000. If I'm looking at somebody to do that one for me, brother, let's disregard what people can do for us.
So you're saying that we should love one another by working together to make sure that we work collectively for our country.
Absolutely, yes. Let's work together and help one another to develop ourselves. If we keep looking at what people can do for us,
and with that, with all of those things, then the real love can be revealed.
You see?
I said all of that, then the rule of law can be in line that our country is going to move forward.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. But if we sit down, we know we are going far.
Okay. Okay, my brother.
Thank you.
0776-104-104-0886. I think we'll take just one more or two calls and then I'll go back to Tunis. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
Yeah. It's a Paul Biya.
Paul Biya? Kenyan president?
Yeah, Paul Biya. From Liberia.
I don't know how you will and take this call from also Liberia. This international call is so much important. Hello?
Good evening, good morning from Liberia.
How are you, ma'am? What are you doing right now?
Doing good. And how are you doing? Thank you for the show.
I'm doing great.
I'm listening in. I just came on the show to watch. I don't know the main topic. Or from what people giving their view, the thing, and asking
what do you think?
I think, say what we expect from the I know
the Sona.
The Sona on Monday.
Yeah. Come on, first more.
Looking at things, let me tell I want Liberia. Yeah, most of the
what's your name first?
Are lazy and what have you. But I still
Hello, ma'am.
America here.
Hello.
Somewhere 2, 3.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can I get your name and where you calling from? Which part of the world?
Oh, my Rebecca calling from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people talk about like the color that just left the land. What you talking about? The only way you can do no work to be able to develop yourself, except you got a good security.
Okay.
The second one is the country got to be developed. And it's the government responsibility.
To do that.
If the government don't develop the country, we are in the worst. You see my son and brother, that's the reason why someday when I see people from here, they can tell our people what we see here. It breaks my heart. My first time, we never knew what was over there. We thought you just stay in the bush and go corner. All over kiss me. Because you would like a man. You see all the women there with grow muscle. We thought about all to it. We thought the government have responsibility for the country and the people. Then the government is responsible for the people well-being. Is the government responsibility.
For sure.
The security of the people, the development of the people, that one can bring investor and that how the people can move from poverty. Come on, example, my son, go Ghana right now. The Ghanaians that here in America, here, they are running competition. Go Ghana. Now Africa and Senegal is already there. Senegal right in what knows there. Go Senegal and go see. The people come here, they see, they develop it, they see what made their country to be there is for people to move from poverty. They're carrying it in their country. But we sit there all day and look at somebody who you can't even run to put a person in. I don't know what you're going to say tomorrow. I don't know. When I say tomorrow, I talk about next week. I don't know why you got the word our president going to tell our people, our children over there. The security is just done.
Everything is just politics.
Or whatever. Everything is done. There is no law in the country.
Ain't no politics. Politics is getting over long since by then.
Nothing. So why you want to speak on? We see police killing our people. We got all those videos. Every day we send it into the warehouse. Every day those videos they think. We definitely be very friendly to people. They want to be tough.
Okay.
But the Bible says those that know their God, they will be strong and do exploit.
For sure.
You just keep holding on and keep praying.
Hold my peace and the love for my brother. Future shall be mine.
You people will see it. So I don't know what you're going to tell the people tomorrow. Thanks for having me, Baba.
You're welcome, man. Twins, we just got it right there, and we'll have the luxury of time. You know, like, been seeing it all. We got the government. Tony, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Aliyu, you came a little late. I give you the rest of the time to see what you have to say about this discussion tonight. Aliyu, we're not hearing
thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thanks to all the callers. You have been following the show. Yes. The problem of people, or the question why we expect to hear the president saying to Monday on the SONA, for me, this government, those people who elected him, who voted for him, they are the one who really expecting him to do something better. Speaking in my own capacity and in my own rights, I know Bwaka doesn't have no leadership ability. He knows nothing about governance. And we saw in the first year of his presidency was just a wasted year. And we are seeing again this second year is just going to be, it is so sad for our country. For me, I don't expect anything from this government in the entire 6 years. Because when you wasted the first years and all of those things that you campaign on, respecting rule of law, you're talking about transparency, and all of these things you have come today, our country has become the most lawless country right now under your leadership. There is any country without respect for rule of law. That country is not a safe place for even the citizens that are there. Not talking about those people that are outside of the country. Liberia is not safe right now. I will say 1,000 times. I don't care. That's how I feel. I don't want to know how people feel about it. Any country without rule of law, that's not a safe place. We all know when President Bwaka goes out, he will say the good things, and you will be like, oh yeah, this man, he's good, he knows something. But go back Liberia and see. It's almost like people who say, do what I say, but don't do what I do. When he go out there, he speaks well, but come and see how he's governing our country lawlessly, and everything is just going backward. So Monday, the only thing I expect to hear from him is just lies, deception. That's all. He just coming to lie to the people again. Those international guests that will come, they will be the one to fall for it. But me, I know nothing good is coming to tell us, but just a bunch of lies, because his first year was just a wasted year. Nothing he did that we, the Liberian, could see to say, oh yeah, Joseph Bwaka did well. So for me, I'm not expecting to get anything good from him. That's all, not to waste your time. That's all. I expect to hear anything besides lies and deception. That's all. He just coming to make more great out of we, the Liberian people, after he had feel all joining our country, or we, the Liberian, he had distant all, there is no unity. Saying he came to power, nothing about reconciliation, reconciling the country. And Monday he will stand out there to say all the good things to the outsider. But for we, the Liberian, we know he's not doing those things. I expect nothing good to come from all of him on Monday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Our people here, thank you for calling, for at least contributing to this discussion tonight. We all Liberian. We care for the country. So no matter what happens, good or bad, we enjoy it or feel it. But the disrespect is too much in this government. It's not just the rule of law, but they are also disrespecting high-profile people in the country. No matter how George, what Georgia is, the position George Weah hold in this world today. We should be blessed, George Weah, from our country. And the reason why some of us are not blessed, because what God has blessed, we always we look at it very cheap. And this can cause us, it can harm us ourselves. The way you feel about somebody else, George Weah is very important. The most celebrated man in the country, in Liberia. Not too many celebrities in other countries surrounding us. You go to like Sierra Leone, who is the celebrity there? War celebrity. You go to Guinea, I don't see one there. Okay, you go to Ivory Coast, I don't see one there. We are blessed. This is a man. He came to our country. He in our country became the #1 man for 6 years. In that 6 years, the whole entire world, 3 years was at a standstill. He still did his best. He left his handmark in Liberia. Everywhere you go, you will see George Weah handmark. But people are so bitter with this man. The man come in with peace. You in power. Look at the man went to the funeral. They stopped his car for almost 25 minutes, arguing among each other whether he must go in this way or he must go in the other way. Can you believe that? What this man have done to anybody in Liberia? Just because he became president, he become the most hated man for this government. They put the pictures up in the executive mansion website. They omit his picture. They omitted his picture from there. People, the outcry from the public who went there to see, after they made so many people demand that his picture got to be there before they put his pictures up. Where are we going with this? Everywhere in the mansion, you go there where historical pictures like do. If you can hit anybody you're supposed to hit so much in Liberia, I think it could be even though if you're going to take anybody pictures of the pictures, because he came in to power by coup d'etat. So we were elected fair and square. 14 county elected him. And every day we don't want this man. But this is the fault we are facing today. We need to respect the people, whether we like them or not. Give them their respect. All right. I'm so sorry about this, but we thank you for listening to us today. We have come to the end of our show. We'll be here next Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll be here, but we'll not be here with Stephen. We'll be here with somebody else. We'll try by all means to be here next week.
I was trying to follow you guys last night. I don't know where you came on.
We came on, but nobody was there to bring. I came on, but it was a black screen, and I called. I can't.
I was like monitoring for like an hour. Kodo was there playing music.
Yeah, I came on, but he has left. I came on later late though because we have a here.
But he came on because normally when Kojo come on, he will always text in the chat room, "Oh yes, I'm on." I didn't see anything like that. I was like, because I was to work when I look at the time, I started running coming. And when I came, I said, "But what? He didn't send me link. I didn't see no chat from him, even in the text in the chat room." I was like, "Then what's going on?" Because normally when he come, he will always text that he's on.
Okay,
You see, I didn't see the link at all.
The next time.
Good night.
Okay, so that's it for now. And, that's our lesson tonight on the Night in Spain. Let's see you next Tuesday.
Oh no.